Hi guys, so Jason from JVA Carpy Adventures. You joined me back down at Mousehole Lakes, where this week I'm on Kingfisher. My last session of the year. I'm going to be in peg 7. I'm joined with my mate Connor, who's in peg 6. So fingers crossed we can maybe bring you a fish or two. But for now, let's roll the intro. Alright guys, so let's show you where I've put the rods for my first day, which is actually a Tuesday, which is always weird. So, see where my rods are. It's about 11:30 and I finally got the rods out. And I've actually gone for, I put a deeper out initially for a while with a bait boat, just to have a look, see if I could see any spots or anything interesting. Saw a couple of spots, but I also saw a few fish huddled up together in a couple weedy type areas, so I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to start on that. So in my right margin of swim 7, I've gone sort of just about here. That's got a yellow krill wafter with a handful of freebies. Then I've gone into where you've got this water feature just about here. That's a brown cork dust krill wafter, one of my own, and again with a handful of freebies. I've also, should also say guys, sorry, both of those spots I've also just chucked a couple handfuls of corn over there as well. And then for my last rod, since no one is fishing in swim 8, which is all the way over there, I've actually put it just about here. So that's a sort of light greeny covered cork dust wafter with a few freebies on there. Alright guys, if we get anything, either me or Connor, we'll be sure to get it on camera for you guys, okay?
Morning guys. So, obviously no fish during the night. Didn't even hear anything down here, didn't hear any movement. No indications that there were any fish down here last night, if I'm honest. So one congratulations goes out, shout out to Adam. All of the carp basics are having a social over the other bank, and he had a 34 pounder out on their lobster crunch. I'm trying to think what it was called then. So he had a 34 pounder out on the lobster crunch. Well done to Adam, nice one, well done. So there's been a bite, just got to see if I can get a bite. Little bit of hope. Obviously lobster crunch is a fish meal, my krill's a fish meal, fingers crossed. So as always guys, I'll be leaving the rods in till about 9:30 or 10 o'clock, see if I can nick that morning bite. Still hopeful. This is winter fishing, it's to be expected, but I would still like to get one out in the 48 hours, you know, on my new bait. I still haven't caught anything yet on my krill, and I've got 3 different colours of it, all sort of wafters. I've got a nice fluoro, I'll have to show you them later actually. I've got a nice fluoro yellow, I've got a brown, and I've got sort of a light green, and that's because I added some spirulina in it, so it's kind of gone a greeny colour, but they're alright. I would like to hope they'd catch, so we'll see what happens later. Alright guys, that's your update for now. I'm going to get on and have a coffee and wake up a bit more and speak to you guys later.
Hi guys, so it's about 11:30 Wednesday morning. It's never going to feel weird. So about 11:30 Wednesday morning, and I brought the rods in at 10. Decided what I was going to do. I've stuck with 2 solid PVA bags with krill wafters in, and a single yellow high-vis fluoro on a lead clip system. So let's show you where they are. It's all going to be from within the bivvy today, as it is raining. Pretty miserable day, so I've got the waterproofs on. So my right hand rod, literally this channel here, I have just gone in the middle about here, and that's literally just a solid PVA bag, no freebies, no anything over it at the minute. I am going to catapult some out in a bit, but for now I've just put the bag out. I also injected that with some Bait Solutions krill solution. So that's the first rod. Second rod, along the same sort of line, but tight to this island, just about there. We've got a brown cork dust krill wafter, one of my own creations that I'm yet to catch on, but fingers crossed for today. And then literally halfway between me and the island, well maybe 3/4 of the way between me and the island, I've put a fluoro yellow krill wafter with a little mesh bag full of some crumbed up boilies. So that's it for now, guys. Fingers crossed I actually managed to catch on my krill. I haven't yet, so I'm really got my fingers crossed, and if I do, I'll be sure to bring it to you. Right guys, so since the weather is so pants at the minute and I can't really do a lot of filming outside, I just thought I'd do a quick little review of some heated socks I bought off Amazon. I put the link down below. I haven't worn them on the bank yet. I've tried them a couple of times and they seem okay. The only things I will say is I'm a guy that's got massive calves and these are like knee-high socks, so it wouldn't quite be comfortable for me to wear them all the way up. So I have worn them sort of ankle height with the batteries in and all, and I'll be honest, they seem like they work, but I haven't tried them on the bank. So let's quickly show you what you get in the package, and then we're going to put them on and give them a try because my feet are a little bit cold at the minute. Alright guys, so let's show you what you get. Let's open this up. Get some instructions. You get 2 of the socks, obviously, and as you can see, they're quite long, you know, way too long, and this, you know, that's just not big enough for my calf, never going to be, but they are quite thick socks. It's not bad. Fantasil is the brand, so they're not bad. Quite thick, quite nice. And then you get 2 little batteries with it, and a charge cable. Don't need that, I have already charged them. So you get 2 little batteries which also end up being your heat setting, so you can, a couple of seconds to turn them on, go to red, that would be blue, that would be green. That's meant to be about 8 hours, that's meant to be about 10 to 12, and I can't remember what the last is. I'm actually going to try them on the blue and try them out, wear them for the remainder of the day and see if we get the allotted time out of them, or indeed if you feel any heat. So let me get these on guys, and then we'll see if they actually are worthwhile. So there we go guys, that's the sock on, and I'll show you where you put the battery. Well, you can see where you put the battery actually, here, and then there's just a little pocket in here where it fits. So that's it with the battery on there guys. Don't know if you can see that, if it's in focus or not. Yeah, you can make out the blue light. So, oh, actually I can already feel a little bit of heat. So I'm going to put these on. Let's have a little look. It's about 1:45 right now, so we'll see how long they last on that medium heat. Alright guys, so I've got them both on. Got them on the medium setting. Coming up to 1 o'clock. Let's see if I still got heat on my feet at 8 o'clock tonight. But I will say I can actually feel a bit of warmth coming through already, so happy days. Let's see how they go for the rest of the day. Okay guys, so I've had these heated socks on all day. It's 9 o'clock now and my feet are still toasty. So let's see if we can see. Let's pull this off. Oh yeah, you can definitely see blue light is still on. So that's the medium setting that I believe is meant to be good for about 10 to 12 hours, but I set out 8 hours and wanted to see how it went. So I've got to be honest, actually, to get the thumbs up from me, definitely seemed to work. I'm going to take the batteries, turn them off, take the batteries out now, put them on charge overnight, see how that goes, but certainly seems to be working guys. Alright guys, just to give you a bit of an update, it's about 4 o'clock and I've decided to redo my rods from where they were this morning. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But since then, the guy in swim 8 had a double take, one of them being a 42 pound carp, and
It's actually where I was last night, over in swim 8. So maybe my bait is not doing it. Well, maybe they weren't there then, I don't know. Either way, he's had a 42 pounder where my rig was last night. I'm absolutely gutted, I've got to be honest, not going to lie. Totally gutted. So it's made me decide to redo my bait. So before it gets totally too dark to show you anything, let's swing the camera around. I'll show you where my baits are going to be for tonight. 2 of them are on my krill, which hasn't done me a bite yet, and I'll be honest, I have changed one of them, my left hand rod, over to a Bait Solutions Pineapple Tiger. Guys, I mean, you know, I'm a strong believer in if you use good quality bait you should catch fish, and clearly my bait's not been doing it yet. I don't really want to have a blank on this session, so I'm going to dedicate one rod today to Bait Solutions. If I still haven't had anything by tomorrow morning, I can tell you I'm going to switch all 3 rods over to Bait Solutions. I'll be putting on Pineapple Tigers and Total Nuts because I've got real faith in their bait. It's really unfortunate they are no more, otherwise I'd be using their stuff every single time I'm out, but they're not. So I've got to find a mix that works for me. My krill's not working at the minute. Maybe I'm being unlucky, maybe I'm not giving it enough time, I don't know. So for tonight it's going to be 2 rods on my krill, 1 on Bait Solutions Pineapple Tiger, which has done me loads of bites. It's a yellow wafter, great bait. But let's show you where the rods are. Alright guys, so let's show you where the baits are going to be for tonight. I can't remember what colour I've put where, because I've kind of lastminute.com decided to redo all my rods basically. So in the direction of that bivvy in swim 8, but in line, so just on my side of the lake, I've gone just about here. That is a krill wafter in a solid PVA bag with a load of mixed size pellets over the top. So that's my right hand rod. My middle rod is pretty much where it was earlier. So pretty much on the corner of this island, just about here. Again, it's a krill wafter, and actually it's a white krill bottom bait actually, and again it's just got a handful of mixed size pellets with it. And then the other one I've decided, so in between these 2 islands, just more on the one closer to me, in line with the island, so about here, that has got the Bait Solutions Pineapple Tiger yellow wafter, which I've caught loads and loads on in the last few years. I've decided I need it in my arsenal for tonight. So if I still haven't caught on my krill, I'm here till tomorrow afternoon or early afternoon. If I still haven't caught on my krill, by tomorrow I can tell you guys I'm going to be popping back to the van, getting some Bait Solutions Total Nuts and Pineapple Tigers I've got, and all 3 rods will be on that tomorrow. Got to try and get a bite this session, don't want to blank again, fingers crossed. Morning guys. So my first ever carp on my own krill, fantastic. So it's a brown krill. Finally I've had something. Admittedly it is only the 2nd time I've been out on this mixture, but you know, I thought I was looking at a blank 100%. So I've caught this beautiful on the right hand rod, which was in the channel off the island, a few handful of pellets, 20 pound 10 ounce common. So grateful. It's not a big fish, but I'm just happy to have one on my new krill. I was really starting to lose faith in it. So let's get her up, let you have a look at her, and then we'll get her back. I've already treated her with propolis, it's in the bottom, lovely hooked. Get a bit of water. There you go guys, all angry, got a fin up, but lovely. Really happy with that guys, really happy. There you go guys, look at that. Absolutely beautiful, pristine, happy days. Morning guys. So as you would have seen, I've actually had my first fish on my krill. I'm not sure 100% whether it's a brown or a white bottom bait krill, but
it was on one of my krills in a solid PVA bag with a few offerings, just about 5 foot off the island. So happy days. Beautiful, pristine as always. £20, 10 ounce common, like most of the fish out of Mousehole lakes, guys. They are generally in pristine condition. Hooked lovely in the bottom lip, treated with propolis obviously, and put back out. So I have finally caught on my krill. Now, to be fair, this is only the second time I've used that mixture. The first time was at Yateley and nobody caught, even the regulars there did not catch. So really I would probably say this is really my first trial. Maybe I did myself wrong the first night by doing 2 in the margins. I should have gone into open water a bit, but live and learn. But I have put it back out, same sort of thing, few freebies, few pellets, so there's plenty of time. And fortunately today I don't need to leave at 9 o'clock like I do normally, so I'm actually here till probably about 2 or 3, so I've got time for another fish. Now that I believe the white or brown are working, I'm probably going to leave the rods where they are. The right hand rod I'll probably end up leaving till I either catch or I leave, because I've only redid that at 5 o'clock this morning, so that can stay there. And I think, yeah, thank God, I'm so pleased I've caught something. I've put a lot of work in to try and get these boilies right with the mixture and the flavourings and all the rest, and I think I'm kind of there now. Obviously I think white has helped on this session. I don't know, maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. Listen, you know, the Carp Basic boys are over the other bank and they've been clearing up. Someone just had like a £42 odd yesterday on their Ocean's Fruit, I think it was. So when I redo my rods today at about 10 o'clock, so you know, give me a few hours left, 4 hours maybe, I am going to put an Ocean's Fruit on one of them. So my single non-PVA bag will be an Ocean's Fruit. I will redo one of my bags that's tight to the island, and I might just go mid-channel actually, between me and the island, and yeah, see what happens. But time, I think it's definitely time for a well-deserved coffee. Really pleased I've caught on my bait, and fingers crossed, I think next week, or like a week and a half away, because it's midweek now, it's Thursday, about a week and a half away, I'm going to be on Kestrel, so I'll be doing the same thing, all 3 rods on my krill. I might change the colourings up a bit, but other than that, yeah, happy days, happy with that. Glad I finally caught something. So yeah, let's see if we can get some more before I leave. At least it's not a blank, guys. Yay! Right guys, so what's been happening? Well, 10 o'clock I brought the rods in as normal, when I had a little comfort break. Now I've just got them back out, and it's just gone 10:30. So 10:30 Thursday, so I don't need to leave early, so I've put them back out for the last time for this session, unless I have a fish, fingers crossed. Right, so let's show you where they are and what's on them. So I've got a white krill boilie in the margin to my right, so literally just about here, with a load of freebies. So that's my right hand rod. Middle rod, I've got to go with where I pretty much caught last night, which is about 5 foot off the island in the channel. That's also got a white krill boilie on and a few freebies. And then my last one, because I don't want to leave them out and because they have been catching, I've put a Carp Basics Ocean Fruit about 4 foot off of this island about here, with a few krill freebies. So that's it for now guys, unless I have a fish before I leave, in which case I will give you an update. But fingers crossed, plenty of time. I'm here for at least another 3 hours, 3 maybe 4 hours, so I've definitely got time for another bite. Fingers crossed, let's get another one before we leave. But at least I'm happy I've caught one. No blank for me on this session. Hi guys, so it's about 2 o'clock and I'm calling a close to vlog number 16. Fortunately I did manage to catch one on my new krill, so happy days. Let's hope I can start catching a few more. Next session I believe I'm on Kestrel, so hopefully we'll give it a try on that lake and hopefully maybe get 1 or 2 fish then. So first of all, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers that I've amassed this year. It's been a pretty good year. I hope you've enjoyed the vlogs. I'm going to keep doing the vlogs at least till March, so I really hope you enjoy them. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. If you like my video, please hit the thumbs up, and if you want to be notified of future posts, hit that bell icon. So thank you again for all the subscribers. Thank you for the guys that comment, really appreciate it. Thank you to all the guys that come up and say hello in the bank and wish me well. Really appreciate that, guys, too. So Angel leaves me to stay fishing, stay safe. See you in the next vlog, guys.